Hey guys, BradM73 here. Welcome back to another episode of Construction Simulator. As always, do not forget to hit that like button. Leave a comment, let me know how you're doing, and if you haven't already, please subscribe for this and many more videos. Let's get back to it. I was hoping to try to record this earlier in the day, and it's about dinner time right now, so I've got some dinner in the oven, and it should take about, I don't know, an hour and a half or so to cook or bake or whatever. So just waiting for that, and I'm like, I'm going to go in and I'm going to get this episode of Construction Sim knocked out. That way I can go to bed, at a decent time again tonight. I had I went to bed early last night about, I don't know, it's probably around 12:30, and then I got woken up around, I don't know, 4 o'clock or 4:30 or something, and then about 5 o'clock is when my stomach started gurgling, and I was up and out of bed about every 15 to 20 minutes until probably 6:30 or 7 o'clock this morning, and I have been miserable all day. I feel like I got kicked in the stomach, and I hope nobody ever feels like this. I felt so bad. I was considering maybe going to the doctor, but I didn't think it was really that bad. But yeah, I haven't really felt well all day long. And so I'm just trying to get this knocked out. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what else. The new RoboCop game comes out next week. I'm definitely going to be playing it. I think I might do a live stream on it. I might live stream that. Okay, just a few more scoops here, I'm hoping, and then we'll be done. Let's see. Aside from RoboCop, there haven't been really any updates Star Citizen-wise this week. We are expecting the Pyro preview to be released sometime around Halloween. I don't know. I don't have any additional information. At least nothing that I'm allowed to talk about. No, don't imply anything from that. Yeah, there's not really been any other information as far as Star Citizen. Next up for Star Citizen will be the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo, which will be it'll probably be mid to late November. Okay, so we're done with this construction. Excavation. Destruction? Is excavating technically destruction? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Just pretend you never heard me say that. Pumpkins! Okay. Why do I feel the urge to go and run through the pumpkin field? I don't know if we did. Did we run through the pumpkin field when we did the pumpkin patch episode? Not the pumpkin patch, but the fall festival episode. I don't know if we did. I can remember being we actually had a massive pumpkin farm near where I grew up. And unfortunately, it's a bunch of neighborhoods now, and the people that live in said neighborhoods probably don't even realize that it was ever a pumpkin farm. Gold hammers, probably. That would be a really good place to put a gold hammer in here, though. If I was a developer, I would definitely like screw everybody over and hide the. I would totally hide the pumpkins in like the worst places possible. All right, let's get started on this. My Toby feels like it's really low today. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so the IAE Expo for Star Citizen's coming out. We're also going to be having the Construction Sim DLC coming out here pretty soon. Probably in about three weeks. I still have not heard anything as far as if I'll get early access to it or not. If they send me early access, I will definitely. I'll probably live stream it, and then I'll also start a series if that's even possible. Oh, and we also need to bring our fuel and repair truck over. So let's see what's going on over here. Something strange is going on with this truck. We have service vehicles. Now remember, I actually have to go into the, okay, so we got to change the mode. So it should be in refueling mode. We have to go into, I think it's company and upgrade levels, right? Got to go to medium. So we're at 80% refuel, 80% repair. So that was refuel. I think we have to go... Do we have to go all the way? These don't count. Oh, no. Well, that is definitely a bummer. So I guess we're going to have to find a gas station to take this to do the repair. And then I guess we'll also have a little bit of refueling to do. Oh, and then there's also the farming simulator update, the Platinum or Platinum Professional, or I don't know what. I'm so confused on what they're calling all of their games these days. And then I'm assuming next fall of 2024, we should be seeing like a farming simulator. I would expect to see a Farming Simulator 25 for PC, or whatever they end up calling it. I don't know what they'll call it. They can call it the "Ha, we got your money" simulator. I don't know. But yeah, I've really been like anticipating the new RoboCop game. I don't know why. Where is all the dirt going? We're dumping stuff off. That is weird. Very strange. Okay, so we're going to come around a little bit more. I also need to play Tribe some more. I might, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just thinking out loud. Maybe I might live stream that tonight. Not sure if I'm in the mood to live stream though. I'll have to see how I'm feeling like after dinner. He's full. %. 23. Still 23. 23andMe. $24. Oh, that's gotta be full. It's gonna be me. Sorry, was that like NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? Simon and Garfunkel? I don't know. I saw this clip on YouTube about a week ago, and it was like one of those boy bands, like NSYNC or Backstreet Boys, or I don't know who the heck it was. I never was into that stuff, but they were bouncing up and down on those bouncy balls, and I thought, this is quite possibly the dumbest thing I've ever seen 5 grown human males do in my entire life. It was so cheesy, and I couldn't believe myself. I would totally just like rip up my man card if I ever did anything like that. Maybe even if I was contractually obligated, I'd be like, no, I cannot with a clear conscience do this and feel okay. Okay, next topic. It was just like some random clip on YouTube, like a YouTube short, and I was just, I think I lost a little part of my soul just watching it. Okay, the eye tracker thing is driving me nuts. What's going on here? I just want to see if there's like a reset key or something. Calibrate neutral head posture. Okay. Okay. Now let's try it. Get the cursor out of the way there. Alright, so we'll see if that's any better. This thing's driving me up the wall. Is this one bigger? I don't know, it just feels larger. Probably not. I want to try something. Kinda wanna. This is either going to work perfectly or it's going to be a gigantic mistake. Hopefully it'll be working perfectly. Well, that didn't work perfectly. I'm trying to see if there's maybe a way to get this done a little quicker with this guy. If I can get a ramp down to this, yeah, like this. Okay. Yeah, just like this. I'm just gonna try it. We're gonna try this. No, I didn't want to try that. Yeah, fill up. Empty. Ah! Don't fall in that. All right, so let's keep working on this. And again, I just want to kind of take a little bit of time to see if this is going to work the way I want it to. See, we're only up to 35%. I thought we would be higher. Well, I don't even really have this area cleared out. So once... Six. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay, 38. Come on, get it moving, get it moving. Got to get the night crew in here to do something productive. Okay, that up. We're up to 41. Did that just get us 2%? I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know if this is faster. Ugh. Oh yeah, I need to be looking around for gold hammers. I don't really see anything glowing out in the cornfield though. I would think it would be somewhat obvious. I hit one of these wooden stakes. We're at least closing in on halfway. $47. 48%. %. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So we're halfway done. I wonder how we're doing on time. I haven't even looked. I feel like I'm going to go back to the argument that which one is faster, the excavator, because you can kind of dig a little faster. You know, you can probably drop off at least 2 scoops in the time that it takes you to do one with the excavator, or the front loader here, wheel loader. But the wheel loader holds like 4 times more material, supposedly. You know what I heard? Okay, this is one thing that kind of drives me nuts. I'm like one of those grammar people, and I know I joke a lot and get words wrong, and a lot of times I'm doing that on purpose. But when people say supposedly instead of supposedly, oh my gosh, it makes my brain hurt. And I was thinking, I heard somebody say that the other day in a YouTube video, and it made my brain hurt. Should be starting to get light here fairly soon. I just don't know if this is working out the way I'm wanting it to. Let's fast travel over here. Let's repair this excavator. Aha, now that worked for sure. let's just, okay, so there's 56. 57. $58. Yeah, see, like, I feel like the percentage is already going up faster. Okay, we're up to 60%. Nope. Yep. I actually had some people from the last video comment about like the smell of the pig farm or whatever, the manure pit or whatever it was, and how, you know, that affects, like, you know, other people living in the area, and that people were, I guess, expressing concern about stenches coming from the biogas plant. And somebody brought up the point that, well, you know, if you have a farm in an area and somebody else moves in and then complains about the smell, well, that, you know, your pig farm or cattle farm or whatever predated them living there, so they don't really have an argument against, you know, your farm being smelly, because that's just the way farms are. You know what? Oh, I don't think I can move over there, can I? I mean, I could, but there's just not enough. There's not much room. So anyway, I thought, yeah, that's, you know, that's a fair point. And yeah, I would say people generally don't have, you know, the right to complain about something that, you know, they should have done their research, I guess, ahead of time to make sure that things existed as they should. Wait, that doesn't even make sense. That things existed before they moved. That's kind of what I was trying to say. Anyway, like here in the United States, generally, I mean, I know in my state, you know, areas are zoned for whatever their usage should be. So, you know, if you live in a subdivision of a bunch of houses, or if you live in a condominium complex or an apartment complex, you can't just like go into the grass area outside, if you even have one, and start like a chicken, you know, you can't just start raising chicken or pigs or cows or anything. Sheep, goats, you know, without a permit. And that's kind of like the first step. You know, if you were to live in a condominium community or an apartment complex, you know, there's going to be some kind of either homeowners association or management company that owns like an apartment complex, and you're definitely going to have to get permission from them first, because you don't technically own the land. Like in an apartment, you don't own anything. You don't own anything. In a condo, you own your unit, your individual condominium, but you don't really own the land. You know, unless it's specifically written into your, you know, your contract, your home title. But in the case, like, let's say you live in a subdivision that doesn't have a homeowners association, but, you know, you've got a neighboring house 20 or 30 feet to your left and to your right, maybe 40 feet, just to be nice, or 50 feet would be even nicer. You know, if you don't have a homeowners association, you know, your neighbor could kind of do anything they want with their land, so long as it conforms with local and state law. So they, you know, if they were to, or if you were to say, oh, I want to build a chicken coop in my backyard, well, you should probably research your state law for, you know, growing chickens, how to grow them, where it's appropriate to grow them, or breed them. I don't know, whatever you call them. I'm saying growing chickens is like I'm growing a plant or something. But you need to check your local law. And, you know, if you live within the limit of a city, you would need to check, you know, your city ordinances. Then you'd have to go probably to the county level or the township level. Well, if you lived in a city, you wouldn't have to check with the township. Because usually cities and townships don't really overlap as far as like laws go, or ordinances. But then yeah, you'd have to go to the county level and then the state level. And as long as you weren't in any, you know, violation of any of those laws, and you had the proper permits, if so required, there's really nothing that a neighbor could do, because you're not technically breaking the law. You know, then it, you know, the only thing I think it might be able to, you know, you might be able to run into is essentially like a nuisance law, where, you know, the smell is a nuisance to others in some way. That might be a harder burden to prove, though. I don't know. You might have to get petitions from other neighbors and, you know, to say, oh, this is a nuisance. I don't know. Whoop. 7 to 7. I also had another comment the other day, or today, I guess, about, hey, wouldn't a taxi driving simulator be cool? They're out there, and I'm pretty sure I played a taxi simulator game many years ago when I first started my YouTube channel. Unless the game was like literally so horrible that I deleted the videos and told everybody never to buy it. Which is definitely a possibility. We are at 80%. $83. $85, 15% left. Yeah, I don't know how I would feel about a taxi simulator. I mean, if it was done properly, yeah, maybe. But, you know, you'd have to have like a GTA 5 level city or better. You know, and some of these taxi games that I've seen in the past are just, you know, just the map is just absolutely terrible. What was the one? Oh, garbage. Was it Garbage Truck Simulator? It seemed like there was another game I played called Recycle, and it was like a garbage disposal simulator, I think. One of them had a really good map, but the game was just horribly buggy and stuttery, and I just couldn't play it after a while. It was literally that awful. But I've never really had a personal desire to be a taxi driver, so I can't really imagine wanting to play one. I mean, I guess I would, maybe just to kind of try it out, but I can't really imagine it being anything that I would play long term, if that makes sense. Okay, we are at 90%, so we're almost done. I've always kind of thought of taxi driving as, you know, I hope the next person that I pick up doesn't murder me. Simulator. I don't know. I think you kind of have to have a certain you just have to be, you know, it's you know, a lot of jobs, like, you know, not everybody can be a pilot. You know, there's a lot of people out there and they play their flight simulators and stuff. But to actually fly an aircraft, like, there's a certain mindset that you have to have. And not everybody has that. You have to have good hand-eye coordination. You have to have good hand-eye and seat of the pants coordination, because, you know, you have to feel how the airplane is moving. And you even have to do that. You even have to have that feeling when you can't you know, when you don't have any outside visual representation. It's kind of like you know, riding a roller coaster with your eyes closed, and you don't know which way is up sometimes. You just don't. And a lot of people just don't have that. You know, even, you know, really anything, like a doctor or a surgeon. You know, it's like some people can be a general practitioner, but they don't have the skills to become a surgeon. And for me, I don't know. I don't know that I could be a taxi driver. I don't think I'm paranoid, but I don't know, maybe I am. %, so we are closing in. So another scoop or two, we should be done. Thank gosh. This has definitely been a lot. This was unexpected. I did not think that we would have this much digging. Just didn't. If I dig like right. Oh, come on. bet I'm gonna have to go to the other side. I'll just get like one big scoop and it's just gonna finish. Watch. Watch, watch. Boom. Finished. Oh! Darn it, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see what's gonna happen. Boom. So those were way different. Okay, do I have an area to put a crane? Sweet! Let's see, how are we doing on time? Oh, we're almost out of time. Let's see, we've got rebar meshes, pallets of concrete formworks. Let's really quick, we're gonna go and buy, I think, everything we need. Let's see. Filter. Pallet of concrete formwork. And see, we've only got about 2 minutes. Well, that might be enough time to get this stuff laid out. Oh, so it's like one in each pit. Boom. Come on, get her turning. Perfect. All right, 2 more, we'll be done. And we'll be ready to probably pump some concrete in the next episode. Oh, it's like almost dark out. Okay, one more. Well, guys and gals, thank you so much for joining me for yet another episode of Construction Simulator. Really glad you like this series. I love playing it. I don't know. There's something about this game. And I swear I'm not being paid to say it. There's just something like nice and relaxing about it. You're building something and it feels productive when you otherwise feel unproductive, probably. But yeah, if you haven't already, you should definitely play this game. People ask me all the time, is it worth it? I'm like, heck yeah, it is. There's like hundreds of hours of content here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We got some We got some stuff going on here. All right, well, we're all ready to go for the next episode when we'll do the cement pours and a whole lot more. Guys and gals, thank you for joining me once again for Construction Simulator. I am Bradham73. I will see you next time. Bye for now.